Hey there, what's up? Welcome to my channel. My name is Pisalinga, and on today's video I'm going to be showing you how to make your natural hair look more voluminous when you are styling it. That is, if your hair is short or your hair is not so packed. I'm going to be showing you step by step in this video how to make it look more packed and have more volume. Well, if you've never subscribed to my channel, this is the time to smash that subscribe button. So let us get into the tutorial. First off, let me begin by saying that we are going to be using an extension, and for natural hair we want to keep it as it is. We want to keep its natural texture, and so I used Afro Kinky, which is a Darling product, as I'm showing you in the video right there, how to detangle it and to make it look soft. Normally when you're braiding using Afro Kinky, there's a texture to the point where it has to be not too soft, but in this case you have to completely make it soft, as you see me doing right there in the video. Exactly. Another thing I would like to add on is, if your hair is natural, please do not use any of the straight extensions, because again it will now not look natural if you use a straight piece. Let's leave it for those ones who have straight hair, whose hair is treated. So as you can see, I've made them now straight, sorry, I've made them soft, and now you collect them like 3 or 4 depending on the thickness that you want, and then you put them together. You keep removing them, as you see, to create the illusion that they are a bundle. They came in that format. So if you can see, the texture is kind of like my hair, so that is what we are looking up to. Right now I'm simply just parting my hair. I'm sectioning it, of course, into the style that I want to make it. And of course, that front part I'm going to make how do you call it, flat twist, and then the other part I'm going to be holding a puff. Well, this will just depend on the kind of hairstyle you want to do. So basically that is just it. And oh my god, their power had just gone off, so it was just for a short while. And finally the power came back and my lighting is okay now. So basically here I'm just laying that front hair down, because I want the flat twist, the braiding, to appear, to come at the front. So I'm just going to be using gel, just a little bit of it, and then I brush it towards the front to make it look a little bit sleek. That's why you see me laying it down and brushing it to the front. Yeah, so like I said, it depends on the hairstyle that you want to do. And of course, as you see my hair, it is really short. It cannot do if I did my hair, if I just use my hair to do the style, it wouldn't have come out as you see. So pencil, so we are going to be doing the pencil format, but in this case we're going to be doing flat twist. So the technique you use for, or we normally use for plaiting pencil braids, is the technique we are going to use, but in this case we're just going to be doing flat twist. So the way you attach the braids when you're doing pencil cornrows is the same way you're going to be attaching these the Afro Kinky. And remember to get them into the pieces depending on the size that you want your flat twist to look like. So what you do when you're adding the flat twist, you put them under as you fetch, as you collect part of the hair, and you bring it the other way. Just the normal way you do flat twist is the way you're going to be doing it, but in this case we are going to be adding extension, a natural extension, depending on the texture of the hairs of your hair and depending on the color of your hair. Just get a braid that is the same color as your hair, so that it looks really seamless, it really looks natural. So as we all know, whenever we're doing pencil braids, there's a level at which we stop adding, but in this case do not stop adding, continue adding up to the point where you complete the flat twist. Even if you want to do like normal braiding where you collect 3 that is still okay. Add until the last point. Remember, we want to create an illusion that your hair is really packed, your hair is full, to make it look voluminous. Exactly. So you just keep on adding and adding and adding and adding until you complete it. Yeah. Right now I'm done with the flat twist, and so what we're going to be doing next is to bring it out, to pull it out a little bit. So you're gonna fix your hands in those loops and you pull them out a little bit. Make sure you're careful so that you don't mess it up. Well, basically it's just to create volume on it. Yes, so that is just how it's going to be looking like. I'm going to just put some little gel around it to make it to hold it together, to put it together. Yes, and basically just brush it in so that the hair looks neat. Yeah, just a little bit of product, yeah, to make it look neat. Yes, so what I'm going to be doing is I'll just be using the puff holder to hold that puff right there. I don't want to bring it like close to the front, because remember we're going to be styling it in the middle part there. So I just took it a little bit behind. So as you can see, my hair is really less. Now imagine if I just use my hair to do the whole style, how it would look like. So my dear, just stick around to see how it's gonna turn out. So you remember the flat twist that we did, the tail? You're just gonna bring that tail and wrap it around the puff that you did. So I'm just wrapping it on the tail, just right below. And so right now on this next step, I got the Afro Kinky and I tied them into bundles of 3. And then don't forget to oil them. I'm using Cantu shea butter with jojoba to just soften it a little bit. And then you're gonna get it and tie it below the puff, just right there, to hold it properly. And then what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna twist it up a little bit loosely to just make it a bit loose, not so tight. If you want it tight, you can make it tight, but I preferred it loose. Yeah, so remember I made it in a bundle of 3, but later on you'll realize I realized that I needed another bundle because there was some part that really needed to be filled up. So basically here you can just play around with whatever kind of shape that you want to make it look like. So here I was just basically playing around with that twist, well, as I used bobby pins to hold it together. Well, the beauty about this Afro Kinky is you don't struggle too much. You don't need a lot of bobby pins to hold them together. Exactly. So that was the first bundle that I did, and just something simple like that. So I'm going on to the next bundle as well. Right now I'm going to get the second bundle that I had tied, and I'll get it, since the first bundle that I've styled is a little bit small, I will still get the second one and I tie the thread just right below it to make it firm. But now remember, I have 3 bundles, so it will be hard for me to tie the third one. And of course, do not forget to oil it to make it more softer. And of course, I'm gonna just twist it again, just like I did the first one. Here I was trying to see if I could just style it without first twisting, but I saw what, do you know what, I'm just gonna twist all this hair. and I just style them in the way I see it appropriate. So basically, that is it. I'm done with the twist, and I'm just placing it to see where it fits best. So like I told you earlier on, you just play around it, place it where you feel okay, this looks much better, here it looks much better. Basically just playing around with those pieces. And of course, don't forget to pin in with those bobby pins to keep it firm there. Perhaps you could stay with it even for days. Right about now, we are going on to the third bundle. I told you I had made 3 bundles. Well, since the space is not enough for me to tie it under, I'll just place it around and use bobby pins. You remember earlier on I had tied the other ones below the puff, but for this third one it really failed to fit, so I just placed it around with the bobby pin, covered in spaces that were open. And I was actually going to stop at that third bundle, but I realized that something was missing. I needed to add something somewhere below, just right there. I'm going to show you with an arrow. Actually, I did get now the 4th bundle, which I did off camera, and of course you are going to see it on the final video. Right here I am completely done. So I had put some gel on the edges to lay them down, so I have tied it, and I'm gonna just use my blow dry to dry it up. If you don't have a blow dry, you can just stay out through the whole day and it will just hold itself in. So let us see how it turned out. And here we are, the final look. Wow, amazing. See how voluminous it turned out. And you remember the part where I told you I had added the 4th bundle? Well, it looked amazing. I mean, I didn't make a mistake, I just had to add it. It's just right there. I'm gonna point it again with an arrow to show you how it the part where I added. Oh my, thank you so much, guys. If you love this video, please don't forget to give it a thumbs up, don't forget to subscribe and turn on the notification bell. And this is how the behind part looks like. So natural. You would think it is my hair. My toddler right there sounding in my voice over. Anyways, thank you so much for sticking around. Don't forget to watch my other videos right up there. See you next time.